and welcome to a new episode of the Globe podcast. I'm Vivianne, and I'm founder of Globe. And here we talk about really what it takes to build strong remote teams across borders. And as many of you already know, Globe is a nearshore solutions company, helping companies hire trusted experts or hiring teams mainly across Latin America and Europe. We are also one of the only companies that has a really strong commitment to sustainability, where we have an EcoVadis certification. But today we're diving into a topic that many companies and consultants are super curious about. It's our partnership programs and also our refer and earn program and how they really work. So with me today, I have our head of partnerships to tell us all about it. I would love for you to introduce yourself and tell me what you're really doing here at Globedesk.
Thank you. Thanks, Vivian. I'm really happy to be here. So I'm Martina and I lead partnerships at Globedesk. My role is basically to build and manage collaborations with people and companies who want to work with us, whether that's through referral partnerships, white label delivery models, or other long-term strategic relationships. I focus on making sure our partners feel supported, that the collaboration is clear and structured, and that working together, we are creating real value for clients while also building something sustainable for everyone involved.
Great. So who are these partnerships really for? And what would be the ideal partner?
So partnerships are really for people who already have trust and access in a certain market, but don't necessarily want to build a delivery infrastructure themselves. For example, one approach is white labeling. We have a customer in the US who actually does similar activities to us, but on a local level. When they wanted to offer nearshore services to a client, which is not their core business, they came to us and asked for a partnership that we together could help out and deliver services to their clients, all white label. So for the end client, that meant that they still only needed to talk to their local partner, but they could receive a more comprehensive service. So this has been a solution that has worked out really well for all parties. And about the other question, our ideal partners today are consultants, agencies, recruiters, fractional leaders, or even founders who work closely to companies that need talent or manage teams, especially in tech, marketing, and also operations. So at the end of the day, our clients want to offer more to their clients, but without taking on the full burden of hiring, payroll, compliance, and delivery. And that's where Globedesk comes in.
Mm. Seems like quite a large spectrum there of people that can be part of this partnership. Great. And also, if someone does partner with Globedesk, how do we handle the process?
So at a high level, Globedesk handles everything behind the scenes, sourcing talent, vetting, onboarding, contracts, compliance, payroll, and ongoing team support. The partner or our client handles the relationship and trust on the front end, meaning they introduce the opportunity, stay close to the client if they want, and help position the solution. It's very collaborative, but Globedesk is doing the heavy operational lifting.
Mm. All right. So I heard you mentioned this white labeling a little bit. I know, obviously, I've heard a little bit about it, but can you maybe explain to all of us what it really means?
Yes, that's a great question too. Because white labeling is one of those terms people hear a lot, but it can sound more complicated than it actually is.
Mm.
White label simply means that you, as a partner, can offer Globedesk services under your own brand. So instead of sending a client directly to us, you stay as the main point of contact, and the client experiences it as your solution while we operate behind the scenes. So, and also, as already mentioned, we handle the full delivery, sourcing the talent, building the team, onboarding, payroll, compliance, and ongoing support. And you get to expand your offering without having to build that infrastructure yourself. It's basically a way for agencies, consultancies to grow their business faster without with Globedesk as their delivery engine in the background.
All right. Okay. And when does white labeling make sense to a potential partner?
White label makes sense when a partner wants to expand their service without building a delivery team from scratch. For
Mm.
example, an agency might want to offer nearshore staffing or manage teams, but they don't want to handle recruitment, contracts, or operations internally. So white label is ideal when the partner wants a scalable model and a long-term extension of their business.
Hmm. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, and I would imagine you get a lot of questions about how much control a white label partner really have, I guess, over branding, client communication, and project delivery.
Yes, we get that question a lot, and they have a lot of flexibility. White label
Hmm.
partners can choose how visible we can be and how communication flows and how the service is positioned. Some partners want to stay fully client facing and others prefer a shared approach. So we adapt to what it feels best for their brands and their clients while still ensuring that delivery quality stays high.
Hmm. So I guess to the eternal question everybody wants to know is how does it work to become a partner at Globedesk?
So I would say that the main point of contact would be me. So if you all want to speak with me, we can schedule a call. We're always open to having calls with new partners and making new partnerships, new white label programs too. So we first need to schedule a call with me, and then we can continue our process and see. We're also really flexible, so we're always adapting to our partners, to our clients. So we can
Hmm.
also discuss that with me.
Hmm. Yes, and all communication or your email will be visible in the description below, just as
Yes.
you. All right then. So one thing I feel like we have noticed at least is that many people in our community could be interested in supporting or working with Globedesk, but maybe partnership isn't the way to go for them. They don't want a formal partnership structure. They perhaps just want to have a good way to connect with companies with good talent. And we do have this refer and earn program, which is a bit of a lighter option. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, for sure. So we have the program Refer and Earn that is designed for people who may not want a full partnership, as you said, but still
Mm.
want to benefit from connecting great companies with Globedesk. So it's perfect for founders, operators, community builders, recruiters, consultants, or anyone with a strong network of companies that hire remotely. It's simple, also low commitment and relationship driven.
Okay. So what does that process look like?
It's very straightforward. Someone reaches out, we have a quick conversation, and they introduce us to a potential client. So once that introduction is made, Globedesk handles the sales process, delivery, and follow. And the partner also stays in the loop, but they don't have to manage anything unless they want to.
Okay, okay. And what counts as a valid referral?
A valid referral is typically a warm introduction to a company that is actively hiring or exploring nearshore talent solutions. And the key is that the referral is genuine, relevant, and timely. We always make sure, though, that expectations are clear up front so partners know what to expect.
Okay. And I guess the also eternal question that they might all ask, so how does it work with payments? How do they get paid?
Yeah. So that's also a good question. And partners get paid once the referred client becomes an active customer. And also remember, you as a referee will get paid up to a year. So that's also something great for you to refer someone to us. Usually that means that once the contract is signed for the first hire, once the contract is hired or once the first hire starts, depending on the agreement. Payments are also structured transparently, and we make sure partners understand the timeline from day one.
Okay, okay. So that sounds pretty sweet. What kind of concerns do you have, though? Do you have any from potential partners or referees?
Yes, we also get a lot. So I would say the biggest concerns are usually around trust, clarity, or control.
Mm.
So people ask, like, will my client be safe? Or how do I know delivery will be high quality? Or what happens after the introduction? So those are normal questions, and we try to be
Mm.
extremely transparent. Responding to the first one, will this take my client, or how do we do that? We hear that, and the answer is simple. Partnerships only work if trust is protected. We have a clear agreement and strong internal ethics around partner relationships, and our goal is long-term collaboration, not just short-term wins. So partners are not replaceable, and they are part of the model.
Hmm. And how do you make sure partners feel safe putting their name next to ours?
We focus heavily on quality, transparency, and values. Globedesk is Scandinavian led, sustainability certified, and built on long term relationships, not transactional outsourcing. So we also
Mm.
communicate clearly, deliver consistently, and support both the client and the partner throughout the process.
Okay. So I have a little follow-up question there to you answer. So what makes Globedesk a bit different to traditional or near and outsourcing companies?
That's a good question. Traditional outsourcing often focuses on volume and low cost, and we're not doing that. Lodesk focuses on people, sustainability, and long term success. We build real managed teams with strong support, fair salary structures, with that's really important to say, and trust based delivery. It's not just
Hmm.
staffing, it's partnership driven team building.
Cool. Yeah, that's really nice. So what does a healthy partnership look like after a few months?
I would say it looks like consistency. There's mutual trust, repeat referrals or ongoing clients, clear communication, and shared understanding of what works. So it becomes less of a transaction and more of an ecosystem.
And what do the best partners do differently? I was a bit curious about that.
The best partners stay close to their clients, understand their needs deeply, and position Globedesk as a long term solution, not just a quick hire. And they also communicate openly with us and treat it like a real collaboration.
Hmm. So that's you then, making sure that they
Yeah.
are treated well. Great, great. So a little bit of the ending here. What would be are there certain types of clients and industries you feel that have a better conversion?
Yes, usually SME, sites and scaling companies in tech, SaaS, e-commerce, and digital services convert, and so many more. Honestly, they usually need talent fast. They want flexibility too, and they value trusted delivery partners instead of building everything
Hmm.
internally.
Hmm. All right. So if anybody who's listening right now and they might feel a little bit curious to get this going, what would be the first steps?
That's simple. It would be just to start a conversation. No pressure, no commitment to. Just they need to reach out, learn about our models, and see what could make sense for your network or business. Partnerships works
Hmm.
best when they start organically too.
Yeah, great. So I can also say perhaps that they can visit our website at Globedesk. They can also reach out directly to you, either or me on LinkedIn or in the information below, as we love these sort of collaborations that we can have together.
Yes, indeed.
So, yeah, Martina, thank you so much for having a little talk here to talk about our partnership opportunities and our referral program. And if you like this video, please feel that you can share with anybody and you can press the like button below. And we're very happy to hear if you have any questions or feedback to us. And thank you so much for listening and see you very soon.
Thank you.